last time.
Urzov's been producing Daedric items purely with silver ingots.
What is the, fuel contraption for?
It could blow up. It could destroy the entire cavern.
We are very close to collecting all the necessary relics of Lord Dagon. Soon, I will be able to open the portal to the paradise where we can resurrect the last gate of oblivion.
Is there anything I can do to contribute to the family?
There is a razor blessed by Lord Dagon himself.
Lattertel does have a foot shade.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Bring back the Xarxes, no matter what.
Kill all the intruders.
Take this to Fadia immediately! Go!
Have you retrieved the Xarxes?
She has it.
This is truly amazing. We found the dead remains of Urzo.
Didn't Uncle Vidave say that the killer was caught with...
Apparently not. Or perhaps there's a new killer in the family. Dalamos has put Peric in charge of the Inquisition, and everyone is required to report.
N, I hope you have a bloody plan. The Nutters have the Xarxes.
Time for more infiltration with Secret Paladin.
With your fists.
Secret cache site was looted. They had Goldbrand. The cult is holding a man named Koshus who can translate the Xarxes. N says to kill him. You know, this was a very inventive quest mod. Imagine being a Vigilant, a Paladin, a shining beacon of good, in theory, and having to hide and sneak and do questionable things. From the get-go, this sets up character conflict. I know most people who play this game play as a dragonborn murder hobo that joins, ruins, and becomes leader of all factions, but I like what this quest mod did for Roheisa. Hey, it's Helanu. Sweet, trusting, helpful Helanu.
Hey, Helanu, do we have an archaeologist in the family?
Yes, we have Cosius Entius from the Imperial City, who is an expert in archaeology, ancient history, and anthropology. Why do you ask?
I'm just curious about this Nord ruin we're in. They always have secrets.
Uncle Vidave has already completed and summed it up in his biograph. Look for the book by the title Interesting Myth. I've read it a few times.
Sounds boring.
Sadly, the book isn't as interesting as it sounds. Anyhow, you should head to the library if that is what you're looking for. Also, Cosius is at the library. Unfortunately, you can't meet him. He usually locks himself up in the spellcasting chamber. See you soon.
I'm going to be a regular at the library, it seems.
Yes,
Could I get a skill book?
here you are. Read it and put it back in the shelf when you're done.
I don't think I want to just ask to get into the casting chamber. I'm asking a lot of questions. Going to be a bit more subtle. Submitting to interrogation? That's not suspicious. Just gotta balance my suspicious actions with a healthy dose of regular ones.
Ornias, calm down. Clarify something for me. Because what you just said doesn't make sense.
Wow.
What do you mean it makes no sense? I was cutting vegetables all day yesterday.
Ornias is looking rough.
Moments ago, you said you were at Fedave's office, early in the morning yesterday.
Sorry guys, it's my mods.
Oh, come on now. Do I really have to spoon-feed you with every detail?
Yes.
Indeed, you should.
That's what interrogation
But
is.
for now, I'll get back to you after I talk to Fedave.
You got some people saying Fedave and some people saying Fedavi.
Sorry it took me so long.
Speak.
The battle for the Xarxes really took it out of me.
Don't lie to me.
Acolyte Relfina reporting for questioning.
Ah, good. Just in time. I was going over your profile. Wanted to ask a question or two. So, when you came in here for the first time, you were escorting Psalms. It's impressive work. Yet, something doesn't make sense. Explain to me, how did you end up in the same cell with Psalms, when the fanatics of Stendar captured you?
It would be best to stick closest to the truth and not be antagonistic, and just omit the murdery parts. Little trick to lying there.
Lord Dagon must have put me there.
What were you doing just before they captured you?
Well, I've already established she's a former follower of Boethia. Easy answer, stay consistent.
I was near the shrine of Boethia north of Windhelm.
Really? For someone who was captured by a bunch of fanatics, you proved yourself to be quite a talented combatant.
I'm going to keep the door open here and blame it on a fluke because she'll be consistently kicking ass later on.
I'm quite adept at combat, but they caught me celebrating. I was drunk.
Alright. Last question. Someone's reported that you were loitering around Urzob's room the day she died. What were you doing?
Another easy answer. She forged her facial piercings earlier on. Clearly she has an interest in smithing.
I've always wanted to learn smithing, that's all.
Okay. That'll be all. If I need more information, I'll send someone to get you. Now you may leave.
Just going to gather more information here.
What can you tell me about the murdered logistics?
I believe it happened 2 days before you showed up. 2 logistics were ordered to clean the fuel depository. The task may have been too much for 2 individuals to complete within a day, so they must have worked overnight. And the following morning, both were found dead in the center of the fuel depository.
How's the investigation going?
I'm making progress. Sooner or later, I'll be able to point out who the mole is. There's something odd about you.
Okay, leaving now before he gets any ideas.
Yes, I haven't got all day. Until next questions.
Stop touching my tools. Go away.
I'm from the stockroom. Need anything?
Anything? More like everything. The tools, parts, spoons, everything here is too damn old.
Weird spot for a room, but okay. How could I possibly know about this?
How are you holding up?
Well, let's try it.
Psalms, could I ask you about Little Bird?
What? Who told you that? Why would you ask me such a thing?
I think you mentioned it when we walked in here the first time. I'm just curious.
Look, I appreciate that you got me out of jail, but please keep in mind that I cannot provide you with information without the authority. Please, do not mention that name again.
Apologies. I used to have a friend named Little Bird.
It's not even his real name. It's just a code name for our communication. Uncle Vaden has a very strict policy. No one digs out any information, either in person or from his secret stash in the office. With then there's moles running inside our cave. Nobody is allowed to read the secret notes except the Inquisitor.
Secret notes, you say? I'm glad I grabbed unlocking spells from Farengar, but she still doesn't have Silent Storm. Oh well, YOLO. Well, he's pretty oblivious. He definitely noticed the magic being cast, but probably figured it was harmless alteration, which is true.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
I really hope there's a way to save Halanu. Even if there isn't, I've got her as a favorite. I can drag her through a portal to safety.
See you soon.
Let's see, what next? I appear to be lost, but that's interesting.
Yes?
Yeah?
Could I get a skill book, please?
Here you are. Read it and put it back in the shelf when you're done.
What is going on?
See you then.
This seems like the perfect opportunity to snoop around. Dang, what the heck is going on? Maybe I should do something. Seems like the battle's over.
Have you found what you were looking for?
Maybe he'll let me in. He's a little battle-winded, a little confused.
Could I see the spellcrafting chamber?
No can do. The chamber is occupied by Cassius Intius. In case you didn't know, nobody can disturb him while he's in there. 2 reasons. First, he practices wacky spells that were extracted from the ancient script. We don't want to see anyone getting electrocuted, now do we? Second, the master said we shouldn't. He's clearly told me not to let anyone enter the chambers when Cassius is in there. Also, he locks up the vent door as well. I don't know if that was necessary since Fadave and I are the only ones with the key.
Wacky? What's he up to?
Only thing I've heard lately is that he's been summoning some sort of magical anomalies. They're quite wild. Or so I'm told. Cassius even forbade me to clean the air vent until his current work is completed. Apparently he's worried that any slight damage to the anomalies can make them go hostile on anything else on site.
Didn't know there was an air vent.
There's one here, right above the chamber. Without it, all the stink left from a certain spell could rot the entire library.
Well, the battle conveniently drew him out of the chamber.
See you then.
I can open them separately. They said any damage might make them hostile.
Got him!
I don't want to just walk out of here like a complete fool. I can teleport, but I think I'll talk about Roheisa here. You may know she's half Aedra. Her father is a lesser Aedra, basically an angel, in the guise of a knight commander in Daggerfall. By the way, Skyclimb works with everything, but you have to actually be able to reach it. I accidentally climbed up on top of a bookcase earlier. I decided this is also part of her power suite, but she can only use it for a limited time. I really tried to figure out how to give her one wing, which would have been way cooler. Neat. Wonder if there's some good stuff laying around here. Falmer attack, by the way, completely unrelated to the mod. That's just faction warfare, which occasionally has caused problems, but this is really cool. I mean, we're living in a cave, so there's bound to be some parts of the cave that people don't know about that Falmer can get in. And man, everything is connected to Blackreach. Or the Skyrim sewers, which I'm pretty sure also have Falmer. Whoopsie. I sure hope Helanu doesn't suspect anything. Does this girl ever sleep?
Helanu, you should rest up. Don't mind me. Just going to be writing my journal entry in my underwear. If you're embarrassed, feel free to go to sleep, or go do something else. Okay, think she's not looking.
Huh. Roheisa's got some abs. Okay, well now she leaves. Guess the coast is clear.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal down. If you need a meal or room, I've got both. I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering.
Well, okay. No, I was just leaving.
If you want to make some real coin, I could hire you to serve our customers' other needs.
Why would you even ask me that?
A woman's skills are in high demand here. Are you interested?
What the hell, you filthy wanker? Walk away right now. I'm feeling rather cross. You're the most degenerate nutter I've met since I got here. And I joined a cult? Oh, bollocks, I'm still in my undergarments.
How embarrassing for you. Thought you were trying to interview. Well, off with you then.
God damn it, my cheeks are red!
This is just my next mission to spy on Vaden. She's okay at stealth. And I've been picking up new spells as I go.
We lost 32 recruits. Then Urzob, and now Cosius. What does this tell you?
I don't know about the 2 recruits, but Urzob and Cassius were unique assets to our family.
Urzob and Cosius were not randomly chosen as targets. They were marked and assassinated, presumably by the infidels who we've been fighting for years, fanatics of Stendarr.
I agree. The mole is killing our unique members one by one. And the worst part is, that mole is still here in this very fortress we are in. Varden, tell me you have something planned for this. Brother, rest assured, Little Bird has requested to meet me in person. He got the special delivery for us. The sigil stone from the 3rd era. Not only that, he and our battle mages are eradicating their headquarters as we speak.
Well, that's very not good.
The infidels now face the consequences of interfering with Lord Dagon's vision. Have faith, brothers. Such delightful news. Varden, wait until it is dark and leave the cave. I do not wish you to be spotted by our enemies. Of course.
This is kind of taking them forever. I'm probably going to be skimming through some of this.
So, where's the relic? Here. When I found this, there was an orc who was aimlessly tinkering with it. I tied him up in a cave north of Riften. Perhaps
He might be useful as a ritual sacrifice. Also, Terene and her crews already left the scene. All fanatics and their leader, Nertius, are dead.
Good. The Master will be pleased. We've got another situation. There is a mole inside of our family. We assume it came from the fanatics.
I was working on that. Nertius was keeping in touch with that agent until the last moment. I will lure that sodder out. Trust me on this, Varden.
Good. Keep our communications through the usual channel until we invite you in for the Paradise entry.
Keep in mind that our arrangement must never be dishonoured. All I want is the first entry to the Paradise with you and your brothers. Nothing else would compensate for my service.
Oh, he's running. Sure, he sees me at this point. No turning back now. Where'd he go? Oh no, it's a trap. I expected this. He literally just said he was going to get me.
Sneaky rat. You really thought I didn't notice you following me around?
Cheeky bastard, let me out!
I have a feeling this place is filled with traps or dangerous entities. Yep, lots and lots of Daedra, looks like. I've been saving this. Huh, it says they're all immune, but some of them definitely disappeared. Went back to oblivion.
Stop summoning more Daedra.
Oh no!
Fine, then I'll make my own path.
So if you didn't catch all that, Nerdius' daddy was stabbed in the back. He has a successor. The entire Order of Righteous Might is gone now. Well, except me and whoever this successor is. I also grabbed all the documents from the Order, so I'm looking through them now. I'm going to go find the successor in my disguise whenever this bound armor wears off. I just realized it's referring to me as D, but I have no reason to be D. Anyway, thanks for watching. I feel like my production value, just my skill at editing, is continuously going up. I'm able to get much more gameplay per amount of time watched, and I just think it's way cooler. I enjoyed making that action sequence, and the intros have been generally better. For some reason, my last video is a number 10 of 10 of the last videos, but the opening is like one of the better ones I've done in a very long time. Anyway, like and subscribe, buy my book, join my Discord, etc. You're already a member of 100 Discords anyway. What's one more? I can help you mod. I'm pretty good at it. Okay, bye.